Welcome back to another Motodynamic installation video, and thanks for tuning in. Today we walk you through the installation of our new LED switchback front turn signals for the 2020 Plus Suzuki Katanas. These will install in place of the front DRL lights, and they have built-in turn signals. When a signal is activated, the DRL on that side will turn off for an entire duration of the signal, then turn back on once the signal is cancelled. The LED DRL color is white and the signal is amber. The kit is 100% plug and play. We provide you all the necessary wiring for standalone installation, or if you want to run both switchback and OEM at the same time, we provide you the needed splitter harness to make that happen. Let's go ahead and get started. To remove the factory DRL light, we're going to first need to remove this front fairing. This fairing is held on by one plastic rivet here, one plastic rivet up here next to the gauge cluster, and one bolt right here. Let's go and use your 4mm Allen tool and remove this bolt. And using your small screwdriver, you're going to pop the center of that rivet. So you're just going to push it right in the center. You can hear it click. Then you'll be able to release it from the body. And it looks like this. You're going to go ahead and press that center right there. You can hear it click and it should come off. And when you're putting it back, you reset it so it sticks out. Put it back in the hole, and then you press it to make it flush like that. Let's go do the same thing from this top one up here. Push it in. Pull it out. That's what it looks like right there. Now to remove the fairing off of the bike, it's held on to place by one friction fastener in here, two locking tabs here, one locking tab on the front, and two hooked locking tabs right here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pull the back of the fairing towards you first. You can hear it pop open. Now you want to pull this area right here towards you to release this one. Now all that's left is to slide it forward and down to get it off of the hooks. And the hooks are right here. They go into these two slots. The fairing is still held in place by this wire harness. So you're going to go ahead and locate the DRL plug, which is this white one right here. Go ahead and pop that out from the wire clip. Now we're going to go ahead and unplug it. Locate the locking tab right here and press it in and pull it right out. Then we're going to locate the turn signal wire, which is this black 2-wire black connector. Go ahead and unplug that. Go ahead and press it down on this locking tab, pull it out. The last step to remove the fairing is to undo the 3 wire clips holding on this harness. So just go ahead and carefully pop them off. There's 3 of them. And the fairing should come off. The light is still encased inside the fairing. In order to remove it, we're going to need to remove this black under panel right here. 9 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After you remove the 9 screws, there's only one locking tab right around here holding it in place. So you want to pull up from the opposite end Lift it up carefully, that should unlock it. And the locking tab is right here. All that is left that's holding the light onto the fairing is this one screw right here. And that should remove the light from the fairing. Now for installation of the Motodynamic Switchback light, go ahead and locate the appropriate side. Left and right sides are different, so you want to be cautious of that. Go ahead and reinstall it in the same fashion you removed the factory one. Okay, go ahead and put back this panel cover back on. Now we're going to install the fairing back onto the bike. Alright, we're going to be reinstalling the DRL switchback LED back into the bike. For today's setup, we're going to be using our splitter harness, and we're going to be connecting the OEM turn signals and the switchback DRL at the same time. If you don't plan to run the OEM turn signals and you do plan to remove it, do not use the splitter harness, just connect the DRL switchback directly back to the bike. So for our purpose today, we're going to hook up both OEM and switchback at the same time. So we're going to get the splitter, plug it into the output turn signal of the bike. You can have two outputs, one back into the OEM turn signal, and the other one to the switchback turn signal LED DRL. And all you have to do is just plug the DRL main connector back in. And that's it for that. Now we're going to go ahead and reassemble the fairing. We will now proceed to reinstall the side fairing. We had used some cable ties to organize the wires a little bit. Now we're going to continue the same process on the other side.
Wow.